Hi Internet, good afternoon. No one asked, but I have a special episode for all of you today. I was thinking about doing this every year since we've been in the house for about a year now. I wanted to take you on a little tour and just show you what we've done so far and our plans for the future. So welcome and let's get started. So first we have our living room, formal living room. This was actually one of the first rooms that we did anything with. We moved in here a little before we actually moved all the furniture in here, and we needed to move the piano from the old house. So there used to be carpet in here, and we didn't want to move the piano in here and then have to move carpet after that. It would have been awful. So that was the first thing that Justin and I, mostly Justin, did when we moved in was got rid of all the carpet. The floor was in this condition. It was in amazing condition, and we didn't have to refinish it. We didn't have to do anything. We just pretty much tore the carpet out, pulled up these staples, and it was like this. So we got so lucky to have the floor look like that. Right now, my ongoing project, as you have seen in my past videos, is replacing the curtains. I just bought some new hardware because I hate that white hardware. It just, was not a good design decision on my part, but we're gonna replace it probably in the next week or so. Another thing we did this year that we haven't really gotten a chance to use very much is we got the fireplace fixed up, added a gas log. I would turn it on right now, but it's actually pretty warm today, but it looks fantastic. I'm really excited to have people over in the winter. It'll create some beautiful winter ambiance. Another project for this year, I want to make this into a more useful coffee/tea zone. This is just, this cart is great, but it's just not really big enough to house my coffee maker, 2 grinders, and an espresso maker. So I'm scouring Facebook Marketplace right now, trying to find something that will fit everything. So now I will show you the room that convinced me basically to buy this house. This is the sunroom. Haven't really done anything in this room yet, but I actually just realized the other day that it might be best to completely swap the locations and the seating zones that I have here. Right now we have the TV area on that side, and we're gonna have the more formal dining area on this side. I think it might actually be best to swap them. That's actually how the original owners had it, but I need to be different, so I decided to try it a little differently. The one thing we did do in here, this window used to be an actual window, and we wanted to be able to pass dishes and things like that, in between the kitchen and this room. So we just had, some handymen completely remove the window, and now it is much more useful, and it creates a little more air circulation in the kitchen. We have an amazing view of the backyard, and I will eventually do a little garden tour. This is our kitchen. We haven't really done anything in here yet either. We just got this island from IKEA, put it together. We originally had it in that corner, but it was a little hard to do prep in that corner and then run with things all the way over to the stove. So I moved it here just, a couple days ago, maybe a week ago now, and it has really made the kitchen a lot more usable. This year, have a lot planned. I don't know if I'm gonna get it all done, but want to replace the refrigerator with something that's counter depth, and to get us something with an ice maker and a water dispenser, and want to do a small dishwasher and garbage disposal, because it's been okay hand washing things, but gotten spoiled having a dishwasher back at my old house, so I'm gonna try and see if we can finagle one in there. So this is the powder room, not too much to see here, and I'm honestly not sure that I'm gonna make many changes, if any, to this room. Not a big fan of this, I don't even know what this is. This might be vinyl or something. But the tile, I really love old tile. I think I'm gonna keep it, even though it's a little, it's not, I don't know, it's not like some kind of beautiful old tile, but I think it's kind of cool. I think I'm gonna keep it. This is Justin's studio. As you can see, we have a paint idea that we tested out a long time ago. We're hopefully going to actually make that a reality this year. It's a kind of cool space. It's almost like its own apartment. There's a little area back here that used to be a kitchen. They had to take it out for like zoning reasons, but that's kind of its own little room. And then it has its own bathroom back here, a full bathroom. And then there's also this back bedroom area, which is gonna be Justin's like little writing / lounge area. But unfortunately right now we just kind of made it a dumping zone for things that we haven't unpacked yet. This is also a desk in pieces that we are gonna put back together. We bought it at an auction and it was actually made in Philadelphia, so we're gonna try and put it back together, and I think it would be cool to have, you know, an original old Philadelphia piece down here. Laundry room. Not a whole lot to see here. We got a new, if you recall, we had lots of problems with our boiler earlier this year, so we got that replaced. Fortunately, or hopefully, everything else is in good shape. Set up the grow lights for my plants. Got tomatoes and peppers and one delphinium that germinated. I'll maybe make a video of when I pot those up and plant them outside. Let me show you the primary bedroom. This is another room that Justin ripped the carpet out. Again, amazing floors. I think all of the furniture in here is actually new. Some of it is from auction, some of it is from dealers in the area, and I think other things I just sourced on Facebook Marketplace. In fact, I think that I'm kind of between my two favorite pieces in the room. The first one I got from a dealer in New Jersey. It's a headboard by Harvey Prober. We're not 100% sure that that's an original one, but it's attributed to him. Harvey Prober's a mid-century designer. I love mid-century design, but this house can't really support like a true mid-century layout like you'd see in California. It's just built differently. I like this piece because it's from that time, but it works in here. It has this, a little bit more of a traditional feel to it. The pointy bits remind me of a castle or like a cathedral window or something like that. And I just think it's a really, really beautiful headboard, and I'm so glad that we found it. Got that dresser from the same dealer. And then this is the other piece that I really love that I got for next to nothing on Facebook Marketplace, also from someone in New Jersey. You don't really see things like this. It almost looks like something that belongs in like an old department store with these glass fronts. But it's really unique because it has drawers. It has the glass fronts and drawers, so you can still see everything. And it has a lot of little drawers over here for socks and under things and what have you. But I'll show you the coolest, I guess, architectural feature of the bedroom. Have a closet here and then this balcony overlooking the backyard. We just love it. I want to put a screen door in there so maybe we can get a breeze in here from the backyard. Here we have the primary bathroom. You've seen me in here many times. No real plans for in here right now. It's interesting, when I first saw the house, I was not in love with this tile. I was like, oh my God, we need to get rid of this immediately. But it's really grown on me. It's very cheery. It's just kind of this, like, it just reminds me of butter. Everyone loves butter. I do want to replace this with something glass front. I think it'll be less visually bulky in the room. I also want to do like maybe a cafe curtain in here or something that, you know, gives you the privacy but gives you more light. Just, you know, minor fixes in here. Also this, I like having the counter space on here, but it's just not, I don't know, it's not a great look. We call these the pork chop counter. It's just, you know, not the best. Super fun hall bath. It looks like a candy store. Got this like cool black hex tile on the floor and then these, you know, pink and white striped tile. There's another one where I was like, oh my god, this is hideous. We have to change it, and it's grown on me. Actually, I want to show you one thing that's cool in all of these bathrooms. They all have these heaters. I know this is like disgusting right now. I need to clean it, but they all have these like little space heaters. So you're never really cold in the bathrooms here, which is fantastic. That's the dog's room, but they're sleeping in there right now, so I'll show you that another time. This is going to be our gym. Have the Peloton that came from the old house. I'm gonna have a bar. We just put this TV up like 2 weeks ago or something now, with the Chromecast so we can stream workouts. Might get some like rubber matting in here so we don't mess up the floor. But the goal with this was to have our home gym very close to the bedroom. You know, absolutely zero obstacles to getting a workout in. I'll show you the third floor now. The whole third floor has this carpet, which I kind of have a love-hate relationship with, because it's cool that it's on the third floor. It's, you know, up high. It kind of reminds me of the sky and the clouds, but it's also a little on the nose for that. But there's a lot of light in here with the skylight in there. There's another skylight in the other bedroom that I'll show you in a second. This is my like total nightmare of a studio right now. I haven't really figured out storage for anything yet, but that computer is where all the YouTube magic happens. Eventually I want to have, you know, a place to store cameras and charge batteries and keep lenses and all that stuff, but it's kind of low on the priority list right now. And the last room on the tour is the guest bedroom. Right now this is kind of a dumping ground for Christmas decorations, but we're very slowly organizing those and gonna put them away. It has its own bathroom. I think I want to paint this room dark blue, but again, that's another thing that's like pretty low on the priority list. Thank you so much for joining me today on our 2024 house tour. I would like to do this every year, and hopefully next year I'll have a lot more projects to show you. I'll of course be showing you our projects throughout the year as well. It's been real. Thanks for hanging out today. Have a happy Easter, even though by the time you watch this, it'll be a month after Easter. Have a happy Easter anyway. Have a great week. Take care.